When the man woke up, he found his girlfriend, who had died the previous night. Frightened, he stumbled backward. He couldn't bring himself to believe what he was seeing, not until he felt the warmth of her body. He told his girlfriend that she had died in a car accident the night before, despite all rescue efforts, but she refused to believe him. The man thought he might have just had a vivid dream, yet without knowing why, he was wearing the same suit he'd had on the day before. He hurried to change out of it. He remembered how his girlfriend had burned herself with a kettle the day prior, and this time she used a towel to handle it. The man felt relieved, thinking the incident from yesterday wouldn't repeat itself, but she still got burned, in the exact same spot as before. On their way to work, he recalled that she'd been splashed with a drink the day before. When he saw the motorcycle that had thrown the drink approaching, he quickly moved to shield her, but she still ended up covered in the drink, spilled by a passerby instead. The man realized that what was meant to happen would happen, no matter what. He tried his best to explain everything to his girlfriend, but she thought it was all just a dream. She couldn't understand why he was so scared. The man fell silent, then told her his watch would break on the way to work that day. To ease his worries, she decided to walk to work with him. When they reached the building where his company was located, his watch was still intact. The man relaxed, thinking he'd been overthinking things. Later, when he went to hang out with a friend, he instinctively caught a billiard ball that was about to knock over a glass. A sudden realization hit him, and he hurried to hail a taxi. Once in the car, he recognized the driver. It was the same driver from the car accident that had killed his girlfriend the day before. The man thought the driver must know something, so he asked how to prevent the tragedy from happening, but the driver remained silent, saying nothing. The man tried to pay and get out of the car.
No, that's all right. Why not? You paid me yesterday. Better hurry up. You haven't got much time.
He rushed to find his girlfriend, planning to take her out of the city. He told her to buy 2 tickets to the city she most wanted to visit. As he looked at the scenery along the way, it felt more and more familiar. It turned out the city she wanted to go to was his hometown. Heavy rain started falling on the way to his hometown, so they ran into an abandoned hut to take shelter from the rain. While trying to warm up, the man accidentally knocked his watch against something. It broke just as he'd said it would. The man realized there was no way to avoid what was going to happen. He asked his girlfriend, if they only had one last day left together, how would she want to spend it?
It's an easy answer, a no-brainer. I'd spend it with you.
They arrived at his hometown, and he took her to meet his father, whom he had lost touch with. He told her his father was the best father anyone could ask for, but he'd been devastated by his father's death in a car accident.
Ian, death doesn't put an end to love.
Sharing this opened the man's heart, lifting a long-held burden. Then his girlfriend remembered, her graduation concert was that night, and she wanted to go back for it. The man didn't want her to leave, but this concert was the result of all her hard work. In the end, he agreed to let her go. When they got home, he took the song she had written, and went to the concert venue early to convince the organizers to let her perform. He invited her onto the stage to sing her song. She overcame her fears and sang, and when she finished, the entire audience erupted in applause. After the concert, they went to a restaurant. The man gave her a carefully handmade bracelet. Each charm on it represented a beautiful memory they had shared. When they walked out of the restaurant, the man saw the same car that had been in the accident the day before parked ahead. He knew their time was running out. They got into a taxi. The same driver as before at the same time as the day prior. They looked at each other for one last time. The car accident happened again, but this time, the man used his body to shield his girlfriend. In the end, she survived.
He told me about how I taught him to love. Loving him was so easy for me.